football fans, what's up? Welcome to another edition of High School Lowdown, Vicksburg Post football preview show. We're talking some playoffs this week, buddy. Get ready!
We're going to start off with a little 8-man football action. I know Ernest is excited about this. Sharkey-Issaquena and Tallulah will be playing for the state championship this Saturday. And if you go to this game, one thing you will see is lots and lots of points on the scoreboard.
At least from one side, probably. Yeah. Sharkey, very, very good defense. And I know this is a little bit of a curveball for our loyal viewer. Kind of throw just a little different here. We got two area schools around Vicksburg in the championship game, so we figured we'd throw them a bone here and talk about them a little bit. They deserve it.
Absolutely.
Tallulah's got a great offense, averaging 52 points a game. Sharkey is barely even giving up that much all year. Only a couple of games teams have cracked them, which for 8-man is very unusual.
Wow, yeah.
And I know you are in the dark on this, I can tell.
Yes, I am. Not up on my 8-man football action, but that's why we got the expert Ernest Boker here for all of your viewer needs.
Right, and in a lot of ways, Sharkey, some good folks up there, but this is almost a good versus evil battle if you like the, if you're looking at the storylines. Tallulah, a Cinderella story. One win last year, an 11-man ball, made the switch this year to 8-man. Somehow got a waiver from the MAIS to compete for its championship, and now here they are a few months later. A year ago, this would have been an insane thought to think about this. And then on the other side, you got Sharkey, who's the defending state champion, won 27 in a row, 34 in a row if you count a forfeit win in the playoffs a couple of years ago. So they're the juggernaut. They're the bad guys. Yeah. And but like their coaches said, we're not worried about Tallulah's storyline. We're worried about ours. Right. So. This is a chance for them to really cement their legacy. Brief history of 8-man football. Chance to cement their legacy as maybe the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Yeah, so some good 8-man football if you're in town. Clinton at Mississippi College, I believe, at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Saturday morning.
If you are there, go check it out. Those are two really good teams that are competing for a state championship, and it's going to be really good football.
Absolutely. And after our little detour into 8-man land, we'll go back to the 11-man ranks with St. Aloysius heading to the Delta once again, take on Broad Street, region rival that gave them a hard time the first time around.
Yeah, this was one of the games that St. Al actually, the outcome wasn't really decided by halftime. St. Al had to fight and kind of scratch and claw back into that game and eventually pulled out the win. And the Flashes really impressed me last week, doing that same kind of thing, going up big in the first half, then coming out in the second half, fumbling the ball away twice to Michael Harris, who was the workhorse for that team. And giving up 2 quick scores and then still finding a way to win 35-12. I mean, they showed that they're not just about blowing out teams. They can handle some adversity and get the job done.
Right, and that's the mark of a championship team. When you don't have your best night, you still find a way to win by 3 touchdowns.
Right.
And of course, this is the gateway game. You get this one, and then you get the big dog next week, Coffeyville, #1 in the state. The hurdle to get over to get to the state championship, which is not going to be an easy task either if they play Cathedral or Resurrection, most likely. This is one that it's kind of a speed bump, but you got to get through it. And I don't think St. Al is going to take this one lightly.
Not at all. I mean, you talk about the attitude of the team after that game. They celebrated in the locker room, but it wasn't like they just won a playoff game. It was very measured, very reserved. They know the task that's ahead of them. They're kind of business casual. They know what they got to do. They put their head down, and they're going to do it.
Yeah, and that's again the mark of a great team, and the great mark of this team in particular. A lot of senior leadership, a lot of guys who have been there the last couple of years, who came up, know what it takes to get there. And that's what you need to win championships. It's not just talent, it's attitude as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for tuning into another edition of High School Lowdown. For live scores on Friday night, or live score on Friday night, I should say, for the St. Al score, check us out on Twitter at Vicks Post Sports, VIXPOSTSPORTS. Check us out online after the game or on Facebook. Like us on Facebook, please. Pretty please. Check us out at the website, VicksburgPost.com. Or check us out in the newsstands on Saturday morning at your local Kangaroo gas station. For Corey Gunkel, I'm Ernest Boker, and we'll see you either next week or next season. Go Flashes.
Check us out.